What up, everyone? Big Kev back in the building. Today we have a clip from Matt and Shane's secret podcast. It's called More Dragula. Let's check it out.
You've been on the move, man.
I have. It's been a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of traveling.
Yeah, man. I had to hold down the fort last week.
I
Had the boys.
appreciate it. I was at
Did
the
it-
Mall of America again. It actually was pretty good this time.
Was it really?
Yeah. I thought it sucked last time because it
seems
was
sick.
September in a pandemic. So like it
yeah,
was
dude.
pretty empty, and I was like, this sucks. And then this time it was full.
The shots of it looked
So it
cool
was
as hell.
fun. Yeah. It was.
I
good.
thought when you described it to me, I'm thinking like when I think of bad comedy places, I can conjure up some like very hellish scenes.
Yeah.
So I was like drumming up some scenes. And I saw the
No.
The place looks like it rules.
It's good.
I've been to a comedy club in a mall, and it was a few years back, and it was pretty bleak. Definitely not my preferred spot to as far as a venue goes, but I'm sure there's a wide range of good ones and bad ones. It just depends which one you're visiting.
No, yeah, you're in the
I made
pandemic.
a mistake.
I was like genuinely
Went back to the TGI Fridays though.
the TGI Fridays.
The Mall of America TGI Fridays.
Where you held it down.
Held it down. This time, I had to defend my honor.
Did
and
you?
I played Dragula 12.
You played it
I
this
had
time.
to. I was like, I have to do it. I have to redeem myself.
All right, so they're talking about Rob Zombie's song Dragula.
Dragula.
For your
I
tall
stole
tale.
Dragula, Valor. I said it to you on the phone once, and I just broke my heart that I fibbed.
It happens.
I didn't
dude.
play Dragula the first time. Someone else did.
Yeah, but dude, would he have
This
represented?
time,
Would he have
he
represented?
represented. The clique was strong that night. There was like 5 of us spread out.
That was during the middle of the pandemic, right?
September 20th.
When you would tell me about doing those shows at first, I'd be like, "That's crazy." I was
Yeah.
imagining everyone just like masked up and like just like 4 people in a room.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Most of the places were fine, but Dragula, when it was like me and 5 dudes spread out in a TGI Fridays on like a Thursday
Yeah.
in Minnesota,
Just traveling.
everybody at their
businessmen,
own
dude.
table just getting beers this tall, getting fucking
Fuck.
trash. Someone's playing Dragula. So I played it, I'd say 4 straight times.
You played it 4 straight
I got
times?
I played it maybe 5 straight.
Were you going up and doing it, or were you hitting from?
No,
your
I was
phone?
in the distance. I was sniping.
You're sniping from your phone.
And then
Oh, that's smooth. Yeah, if you go up and keep on playing it over and over, you're gonna get called out real quick.
finally a guy, one of the 4th, no one noticed. I was like, no one notices. So then
what
finally,
what was the scene? How many people were there?
a lot.
Oh, it was packed.
TGI Fridays is where all the industry, all the service industry goes to hang out afterwards.
Really?
So all the fine are in there.
Damn, all the waitresses.
All the
serving
fine-ass
girls.
people of color waitresses were in there.
Really?
Fine people of color.
Damn. Dude.
Yes, and they were
That's
it
respectful
was
as hell
party
of you to
time.
say.
Yeah, of course, all these people of color. And
Doesn't that sound worse?
it's way
than saying
worse.
black people.
There's so many people in there.
It's like, dude, what?
Yeah, I like to describe people on their skin immediately. But the first couple waves of Dragula, no one noticed. The waves, but I overdid it on the touch. I played it too many times in a
Yeah,
row.
you got greedy.
So finally, this guy was sitting with his girlfriend. He was like from us to the Stoners, and I saw him perk his head up when Dragula came on again, and I was like, yo, you like Dragula? And he was like, is that you playing this? And I was like, no.
Who was this dude?
Immediately tries to duck out. Nope, not me. I'm not the one.
Just a random guy on a date. He was like, I had a long day at work. I don't like it that much. He heard it like 6 times.
That were the
And then I
original
was
5?
stuck.
Were the
I was
original
stuck.
5 there?
I kind of feel bad.
The
Just
men
you.
probably.
Were you the only surviving member of the?
No, they were
original
probably there. I just couldn't see. They blended in. Also, it was Eid Mubarak, my friend, and Minnesota's packed. So TGI Fridays was bumping.
5? Dude, melting pot, dude.
It was a melting pot, and Dragula was bringing us together.
Yes.
And
then
little
some
did I know.
dick on a
And then some
date.
white was like,
Motherfucker.
who's playing Dragula?
Trying to control everything. Trying to
Fucking
control.
loser, of
Everyone's
course.
vibing to Dragula. Dude.
Everybody was
How many
vibing.
viral videos are probably dudes on like dancing to Dragula? Be like, dude, this
Just
is shit.
hot young women dancing. Dig through the ditches and burn. It was so vibey.
Dude, the vibe was so
And
good.
then
some
then some
dude.
white devil was like, "Who's playing that?" And I was like, "Do you like it?"
Friend?
And he was like, "Is that you?" And I was like, "No." He was like, "It's definitely you." I was like, "Well, it's not."
What was his date
And
saying?
then
She probably wanted you. Well, she was covering her head.
yeah, it was a scene. And then I didn't realize I had played it like 3 more times.
How many
It was
more?
loaded up.
How many more?
So after I like fought somebody, I was like, I'm sorry. It just kept that intro is so funny to hear. That like weird. I forget. I don't even know what noise that is. And then
How's the intro go?
I don't even know how to describe it. The beginning of Dragula is like
I gotta find it.
no, before the guitar, it's like a weird like.
It is kind of like how it goes.
Hold on. Let's actually let's get the.
Yeah, you need to paint a picture here. Fridays. Now think of a dude going like that. He's like, God damn it! I just want to enjoy my burger. So then here's what I was doing, dude. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty spot on, actually.
It just gets spooky as hell.
It's
out of
so
nowhere,
spooky. And then what you gotta do a lot of guys think they're good with the touch.
You can see that guy slowly losing his mind as it continues to play over and over and over again.
Tunes, dragging. What you gotta do is you gotta get the people going. So you gotta toss in like a remix to Ignition
for sure,
or like a I'm Real remix. A lot of remixes.
Yeah, definitely.
But once you put on a song that everybody loves, they're all like,
attention.
Woo! They all start dancing and having
You're
fun.
DJing the
and
party.
then you hit a Dragula. You bring them back in with a regular. I'm a counterpuncher on the touch
You're
tunes.
DJing this party.
I DJ'd the TGI Fridays, and then people started.
You might be DJI Fridays.
Oh, that's great.
DJI Fridays.
DJI Fridays, dude.
That's a pretty sick name.
That's pretty sick. That is a pretty sick one.
So yeah, I was DJing it, and we went out with me and my lady went out with 2 fans after the show.
Nice.
2 lucky fellas.
Yeah,
and then they got to witness me and my lady get in a fight. It's like, oh, you done talking? We're not talking for the rest of the night?
Was this after Dragula?
This is, I mean,
Like 2 fans are like, oh, cool, we get to go out with the main comic after the show. And then, boom, 15, 20 minutes in, they have to witness him slowly get in a fight with his woman. Oh, that's got to be awkward.
during Dragula, there was no after. I left with about 4 Dragulas in the chamber.
He bounced.
So yeah, if you listen to this and
the manager has to reset it with the key. If there's too many Dragulas lined up, the manager has to come out of the back and like undo the Dragula
waitress
key.
was upset. Our waitress was upset.
Oh, yeah, those waitresses must be pissed. That must happen a lot at those places. Like someone just thinks it's a joke, put on 10 of the same song, and then bounce.
Why?
Because she was like, "Is that you doing that?"
I love how this crowded place, everyone knows it's Shane who's playing this song.
And yeah, it was nice to get a domestic in front of 2 fans.
Oh, and they had to
2
sit there
dudes were
like,
like, "This is a cool night. We get to go out after the show." And then I was just like, "Oh, you want to not talk? What happened? What are you mad at?" Yeah, it was good.
oh,
Good night.
damn, dude.
Yeah, and then you just call the hotel and they pick you up in a bus.
What?
It's great. I don't know why I was complaining
You
about
might be
this. Mall of
Dragula.
America
These are
rules,
the
dude. I was
clothes.
Dragula.
You
You
are
just call the
Dragula.
hotel. You're like, all right, I'm done at TGI Fridays, and they bring a shuttle to pick you up.
A huge shuttle.
Yeah, huge. Yeah, it's the sickest move. You get blacked out,
Yeah.
leave TGI Fridays in a bus. People are like, who was that guy?
Damn.
It's a weird
Yes.
way.
That
to
rules. That's
Yes.
that's
Leave.
as good of a weekend as you can
That
have.
was a victory.
Yeah, that was a pretty funny clip. I've definitely been in bars before where someone's played not Dragula. That would be pretty funny, but the same song over and over and over again. And you do see some people can just roll with it, and it doesn't bother them. But I've definitely witnessed some people slowly devolve and just begin to absolutely lose their shit over time and literally freak out to a certain extent. Have to be calmed down by whoever they're with. Some people just can't handle that. So it's funny to see that that's one of his things that he enjoys doing when he's out and about. Anyway, until next time, have a good one.